Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4Caps Killer. This video is not going to be any kind of calibration in particular. It's just some kind of a video that I want to talk about a few things. Today, there will be comparisons coming out. There will be specific calibrations, my custom calibrations. There will be comparisons. There will be some PlayStation VR as well. But what I want to talk about is a couple of things about the OLED and many different types of OLED models that LG has been, pumping out and everything. Here's the thing, guys. I have been at Magnolia. I know people at Magnolia, and this is the reason why I got a great deal on this TV. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got this TV for $1,500, brand new. Okay, and I don't mean to talk about it like in some kind of a braggish way. I just want you to understand what I'm going to say here. And keep in mind, whatever I say here, it's my opinion. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, that's okay. But it is my opinion. I stand by it. I just want you to understand that. I will not agree with you because you want me to agree with you. This is my opinion. So you can take it any which way you like. I've chosen MSNBC, not for any particular reason, just because I needed something to be running on a cable. This is a cable, and look how good it looks. Yes, it is a curved TV. It is a C6. But what I want to say is that a lot of you have this idea, and I can see it on the comments, how so many of you are so easy to get manipulated. I've seen this happen every day, man. I've seen customers go into Magnolia, get manipulated by these sales reps. I mean, I've seen people get fucking fucked in the ass, excuse my language, every day. And then these professional calibration assholes with all this fucking fancy equipment charging you arm and leg close to $1,000, spend 5 hours in your goddamn house trying to calibrate some shit when they know that there's no way that even their equipment will be able to make every content that you watch to make it look good. All right? They don't know what kind of content you watch on that TV. All right, I don't want to get too deep into this. I just want to say a couple of things that it's really important that you understand. The whole idea of selling something is to take your money. All right? If I'm selling TVs, what is my idea? To rip your fucking pockets off, to take as much money out of you as fucking possible and get my stock market up, get my investors excited that I'm selling all these goddamn models of TVs this year, okay? And I'm just using this as an example. I'm not picking on LG, I'm not picking on Sony, I'm not picking anybody. I'm just saying that's the nature of the goddamn business, all right? Now, people are a bunch of sheep. I'm sorry. They're so easy to manipulate. Yeah, there's this Korean guy on the YouTube. He'll use some technical jargon. Oh, it's 4x4, 2x, 2x. Look, I can use the technical jargon all day fucking long and have you manipulate it, have you buy into some shit. Here's the deal. Yes, I'm aware of all these models. I'm aware of C7, B7, E6, all of these models. I'm aware of them. I have even compared them side to side for 2.5 goddamn hours. I had some special privileges. Magnolia, obviously I cannot film there because it's a conflict of interest. I cannot put that on YouTube, all right? I would have to be released from both companies with their supervision to do a specific kind of supervised video to do that. There are rules. But in my opinion, you can take this any which way you want. You don't have to agree with what I have to freaking say here, but there's a reason why you watch my channel, because you do want to know what I have to say. And what I'm going to tell you is, it's all a bunch of fucking gimmick. There are no differences, man, between this one and the B7, E6. There are no drastic difference. These are little gimmicks that your eyes will not notice. So you're going to spend an extra $2,000 like a jackass for something that's not going to be worth shit 8 months from now, and you didn't benefit anything from it. Don't waste your money, people, man. Don't get gimmicked. You're getting gimmicked so easily, man, by these companies. This is why I like ratings.com. Sure, he will give you all this technical jargon too, but at the end of the day, he will tell you, hey, come on, guys, go with the cheaper route. Go with the cheaper route. You know what? I'll find the guy has an accent. He's maybe from France. I don't know. I like the guy. It's cool. You know, he's got an accent. I used to have an accent when I came to this country. That's fine. I still have a little bit. But he was right. The guy from the ratings.com. He was right. Go with the cheaper route, man. Don't settle for some gimmick shit. This is why I have fucking, you know what? If I really wanted to, I'm not going to tell you my financial, personal income. But if I really wanted to, I would have A1 sitting right now here. You know why I didn't get the A1? It's like, screw you, Sony. I'm not giving you an extra $3,000 for some bullshit gimmick. That it's no different. You even using the same LG fucking panel inside. And you want me to go with some bullshit gimmick design? Some gimmick processor you put on there? Give me a break. There are no differences, guys. There's a judder on the A1 as well. It's just they're using a specific kind of material that's calibrated for that room at the home theater on the floor at the Magnolia to make it look freaking good. But when you bring it home, when you plug in your cable, when you plug in your Xbox, your PlayStation, you're still going to have that same issue, that judder. You're still going to have that same thing going on because they haven't properly updated the TV to do that. Look, guys, I made this channel to try to help you. Save your money. If I couldn't get a good deal on this TV, do you really think I would buy it? Do you really think I would bother fucking buying it? No, I told you last year, I waited for this because I knew, why would I spend $3,000 on the B6 when I knew 8 months from now, I mean last year, which is today is the 8 months, I knew the LG is going to drop the prices just like I know Sony A1 is going to drop the prices. So why would I be a jackass and waste my damn hard-earned money, same thing goes for you, on something that I can get cheaper? And I did get a great deal. It's still an OLED, organic light emitting diode. It's still the same goddamn panel. It's OLED, it's OLED. Unless they make super OLED that has 10,000 peak brightness nits or something else, then you can say, okay, this is a drastic goddamn difference. So don't waste your money, people. Don't be an idiot. Now let me show you a little bit of Xbox to see how it looks. Just look at the Xbox. Just look how beautiful it looks, man, on this OLED. No matter what I feed, this OLED will make it look great. Let's go to my games and apps. Let's start the Forza. There it is. Let's start Forza Horizon 3. Oh, I have to sign in. Alright, since Forza Horizon 3, it's updating, and I don't know how long it's going to take for this damn thing to update, let me go with the Gears of War 4 really quick. And just look at these deep black levels, man, on the OLED. Like, I haven't even calibrated this yet, and look how good it looks. That's because it's OLED. It has those deep black levels, man, and it helps. There's HDR right there. You guys can see it. And yes, there's reflection. You know, that's the one thing about this OLED. There will be a bunch of reflection. It's glossy, so you want to make sure there's nothing, no light behind you when you're like watching this in a dark room. Just look at these deep, dark levels, man, in this Gears of War. Now, is there some input lag? Yes, there is a little bit. That's because I need to download the update. There's a HDR game update on the LG. But it's not to the point where you can't play it, okay? Some people exaggerate like this whole input lag on the LG. It's not to the point where you can't play it. You can still play it, but it's not the greatest. It's not like a competitive TV. If you want a competitive monitor, man, you go with a BenQ with 144 or 180 hertz or something like that, or 240 hertz. All right. This is made for watching movies mainly and watching sports mainly. It's not a gaming monitor, so people need to kind of like understand that. You're not buying this to play video games on it most of the time. If you want to play video games, then you gotta go stick with the KS8000. Or you want to stick with something lower like a KS7000 or 6000 series that has even a lower low latency on there. But this is OLED, you know, guys. This is OLED, so the best you're gonna be able to get from here, it's probably like a 30 milliseconds, 28 to 30 milliseconds. I think that's the best you're gonna be able to squeeze out of this TV for gaming. And look, there's the HDR here. Now these are some dark scenes right here, so you know you can't see that much, but and look at the reflection right here. I want to show you something. Look at the reflection right here. Now, somebody will say, are the deep blacks crushed? They're not crushed. They're in a way that it is like if you were in this type of scenario where it's dark and murky, clouds, you would have the exact same feel and look to it in real life. So this is why it looks great and gives you a much more dynamic distance, okay guys? When you have these deep dark levels, it give you a much more dynamic distance. It's impossible for you to see that through this video or through this camera. All it's something you have to experience for yourself. You have to see it for yourself to truly understand what I'm blabbing about. Now, when you watch this video, you can A, believe me, or 2, you don't have to believe me, but you should understand this is a guy who has a goddamn TV. This is the guy who experienced a lot of different TVs and different equipments. I don't just talk out of my ass. I actually purchase products and I tell you exactly what I'm seeing. And if that's not good enough, well, then too bad. Go watch that other Korean dude or go watch that Russian guy on the ratings.com or watch some other people. But I'm here to tell you exactly what I'm seeing. I'm sorry if this video is being a little bit too harsh, but it kind of pisses me off that there's so many of you like buy into this bullshit of gimmicks, of technical jogger. Even you don't understand what he's talking about when he's measuring these lights and luminous lights and all this other shit. Even you guys don't understand what the fuck he's talking about. I know to a certain extent what he's talking about, but let me tell you, those are just the gimmicks. Your eyes will not notice that goddamn difference. If I was to put C7 with C6 here, you guys would not see any goddamn difference. If I was to put A1 next to this one, excuse me, you guys would not see any goddamn difference. Why? Because they're nuances. They're gimmicks. They want your goddamn money, man. That's what they want. That's the idea. Some of these YouTubers are sponsored by these companies, and they're going to say all these cool. How do you think he's able to get all these TVs? The entire lineup of the 7 series, the entire lineup of a 6 series, the entire lineup of the Sony series. He's being sponsored. That's how he's able to do that. You know, I'm here to tell you exactly what I'm seeing because I'm not sponsored by anybody, okay? I'm independent. I can say whatever the hell I want to say. And that's the difference between me and the sponsored people, okay? Sponsored people have to say good things about it. They have to have certain protocols on how they do reviews. Okay, otherwise the company will not let them do that. Me, I'm just here to tell you the way I see it and the way I call it. And I think that's the why you come to me, because you want to have a different opinion instead of just watching some professional sponsored dude on YouTube talking technical jogger. I can have a teleprompter and talk technical jogger. I can have the script written down in front of me. You guys won't see it. I'll pull a trick on you, and I can read all this technical jogger just like Review Tech USA, but he uses a tablet. I can do that shit all day long if I really wanted to. I can make it fancy, but I don't want to be like that. I want to be like the rest of these other assholes out there. I want you to know exactly what's coming from my mouth. I'm independent. You're going to hear exactly what I'm seeing. And I'm trying to help you here not to waste your damn money. Unless you don't care about the money and you're like, you have it. But I'm pretty sure nobody wants to waste their goddamn money. I'm pretty goddamn sure of that the last time I checked. So, as you can see, it looks great. Now, is there some input lag? Yes, there is some input lag, but it's not to the point where like you can't play it. You can still play it. And the whole purpose of me doing this video, because I really want you guys to understand that all these other series that they're like selling for $3,000, $4,000, they're all gimmicks, man. That TV 8 months from now, 9 months from now, it's gonna drop down to $2,000, and you're gonna feel ripped off. Like, I know people that already bought B6, spent $3,500, close to $4,000 for the damn TV. They feel ripped off right now because they feel that, oh, there's a new lineup of series coming out. Well, they should feel ripped off to some extent because this one has a 3D, and it's a bonus to have a 3D. And I spend less, and I got all the accolades that some of these people paid last year for it, and I got the 3D for it. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to tell you guys, wait. Don't jump on that bandwagon of adopting shit right away, because you will pay arm and leg. They will fuck you in the ass. And they're just gimmicks, guys. There's a lot of gimmicking out there. A lot of technical jogger gimmick. Don't fall for that. Trust me. Do not fall for that shit, man. Alright, so I'm going to end this video really quick. This video was really more about me expressing myself and letting you guys know that don't spend money, man. Don't waste your money on these gimmicks, on this technical jogger. Even ratings.com will tell you, hey, man, don't go with the A1. Stay with a cheaper route. Go with a C6 or go with a C7. Or if you can't, C6 will do it or B6 will do it. Go with a cheaper route. Don't waste your money. At the end of the day, it's still OLED. Don't matter which goddamn series you get it on. It's still organic, light emitting diode. It's still the same shit. Don't fall for the technical jogger. People like to use that technical jogger to confuse the shit out of you so you think that there's some kind of professional experts. What they are is a professional bullshitter salesman, and I've known many of them. And I would tell them exactly the same thing the way I'm saying it right now. Hopefully they're watching. They're professional bullshitters. That's what they fucking do. They get commission by all these companies. They get sponsored, and they will bullshit the fuck out of you. They will use a nice smooth voice, and they'll talk like this, and they will tell you blah, 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 blah. Try to convince you. I know their methods, man. I know all of these motherfuckers, man. I know what they do. And I don't blame them. They got to make money. They got to live somehow. I'm not fucking pointing fingers. I'm just simply saying, for you, do your homework. Don't fall for the gimmick. Save your money, man. Don't waste your damn money. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Sorry about this rant, but I do have to put this through your head so you understand. Unless you don't care about the money. If you don't care about the money, man, hey, you can burn 10, 20, you can burn $1 million right now. I could give a fuck less. But I do know that you do care about the money, so don't waste your money, man. There are a bunch of gimmicks out there. Alright, have a good one.